Hey y'all, hey, it's Saturday. What y'all doing? Hey, look at me. Hey, that's all I got this morning. Hey,
Hey, good morning.
good morning. It's Saturday. It's
It's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Because I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. I'm a model. I do what I want, and I shake my little tush on the catwalk. I know I'm tripping, but that's been in my head all morning because I was thinking to myself, why I can't have that kind of confidence? Shake my little tush on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah. I
Hey,
mean, that man looked weird,
he
and he
did.
was all just like, yeah. Anyway, what's going on, sis? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just decided since we're talking about healthy bodies today that I would show what I drink in the morning time, and it's lemon water.
Oh, that's nice. Lemon water. Tastes
Mm-hmm.
good. Hey, good morning, Dr. D. How are you this morning? My water is blueberry water. I just put whatever kind of frozen fruit, cucumber, whatever I got, I put it in there and give it a different flavor. And it's actually really good. It tastes a lot like blueberries. Like it tastes like blueberry because it's sparkling water, like Perrier. So it's a blueberry sparkling water
Oh.
kind of thing. And I've been on this kick about trying to get my life together. And when I talk about my
Mm-hmm.
life, I mean my body. I don't know. I know, sis, we sometimes talk and it be real late and we might FaceTime or whatever. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I did not really gain a lot of confidence in the way I look or who I am. And I don't know, till I was literally maybe in my late 30s. And it's so funny for people. I'm not gonna even say late 30s, probably around when I got
Really?
married. Huh?
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that about me. That I was insecure about the way I looked. Like, where people might have thought, oh, you're so pretty. I thought, okay, stop gassing me up. Like I was not confident. I didn't feel like I looked right. Okay, so let me see. Before I met Greg, I think I weighed about 267 pounds.
What?
I weighed 267. The scale said 267. That was probably hell. I think I even got back up to that weight while I was married when he got sick. And I wasn't really, I mean, I was conscious of it. And I pretended that I was okay with being a big girl or whatever. I was like, I pretended, but it was difficult because you can't wear the clothes that you like to wear. You can't do the same things that you want to do. And not only that, I have had dark circles under my eyes since I was little. So that has bothered me. And it's just recently that I started covering them up with concealer because I like the way I look without them. But I hadn't really embraced me. I didn't really embrace me until, I don't know, I was having a conversation with God, and so one day something changed. Like, I'm okay with who I am. Now I'm not healthy. I'm heavy and I need to lose weight because I'm not healthy, but my mindset kind of changed. Like it wasn't anymore about me being like, this just big girl that can't do nothing, that can't wear nothing. And nobody would have ever known. Like on the outside, I was confident. People thought, and when I tell people that, they always be like, what? Yes, major insecurities about the way I look. Like it felt like I was always trying to fit in, fit the mold of what the bad chick looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been a little different in my style of dress. Growing up, I was different, and so when your friends look a certain way and they popping and you not, you kind of feel like you feel funny, you feel inadequate, you
Yeah.
don't feel good enough. And then when they think they're trying to help you and they not, when they tell you, well, maybe you should try dressing like this. And one day I just finally realized, like, why would I be something that I'm not? Why am I not embracing who I am, who God called me to be? Why is that? Why am I having such a hard time with that? And it just clicked. Like God was like, yeah, I don't understand what the problem. Do you? That's how come. If you ever hear me say, "Do you see me?" It's really me talking to me saying, do you see me? Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are absolutely gorgeous. And it's more than just a look. You know, it's from internal out. You've got a lot to offer. So sometimes you might, do you see me? Like, that's because I'm saying to myself, do you? It's not necessarily does somebody else see me. It's do I see myself? Have you looked at yourself? Right. Have you, taken inventory of how far you've come, how great you look, how so many people wish they could be? Why aren't you living in your truth? I think that's probably where that came from. I didn't rambled on and ain't asked you nothing.
You fine. I'm glad you shared that because you would never have known that you weren't as confident as you are, because I would have never known that.
Nobody would ever know. People who've known me my whole life probably would not have said to you, no, not Talisa, no, what? But I have struggled with my own insecurities and still struggle with insecurities daily, because I'm getting up in age. I'm no longer 20 or 30 anymore. So, that's a whole new element for me, being 41 and I'm embracing 41, about to be 42. Some of y'all wish. That's a whole new journey that you cross the path. You're like, okay, so I'm getting older. I'm not as young. I'm not as vibrant. I don't look as good as a 20-year-old. But you did when you were 20. Like, you had youthful skin. It was all tight and stuff. But then I'd be like, girl, you still look like you about 35. Let me tell it. But I just think about that because you listen to your mom. Like, I listen to my mom sometimes. She had a birthday. And, she was like, I'm embracing it. But when she turned a couple of years ago, when she turned 60, it was a big deal for her. Like, damn, I'm 60. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now I didn't transition like where I was middle aged. Now I'm transitioning. You know what I'm saying? It was, you start trying to figure out, well, where do I fit in now? And where am I now? And I look at some of my classmates and people that I know that are the same age as me. And just yesterday, I sent a text message to my good girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God, so-and-so looks so old. I don't want to look old. Like, that's horrible. But I mean, we got to figure out how do we handle those? How do we manage the way we look? I mean, I don't know, sis, do you feel like anytime you are less than wonderful?
I mean, like for me, I've always been self-conscious about my body because I've always had a high booty. Okay.
Girl, that high booty.
Yes. I've always had a high booty. So I've always been the girl, I will never forget this guy I was going to school with. We were in the 8th grade and they were talking about the different girls and my name came up as I was walking in the hallway and they said, oh, well, what about Michelle? It was like, oh, Michelle is fine. She's one of the good girls. Like, she's one of the cute girls, but she ain't no baddie. It was that conversation. I was like,
yeah.
So I was like, it came to that realization where I was like, okay, so I'm thinking I'm this bad chick, blah, blah, blah. And the boys just see me as the cute girl. Like, she's cute, but she's not bad. But so from that point on, I made it a mission to be a baddie when I didn't really have to. So I was wearing stuff that I didn't need to be wearing. I was portraying myself in a way that I didn't need to be portraying myself. And this was just going into high school. And then it got worse in college because I was free. I could wear whatever, whenever I wanted to. And I just remember I had a boyfriend at that time. And he had, the guy, if you guys watched me before, I talked about him. He had a stigma for the type of females that he dated. And I looked at them and I'm like, I look nothing like them. One, I was darker skinned than all of them. Okay. I was heavier.
That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah. Like when I was in college, I never reached above 150 pounds, but to me, I was heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not my best weight or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, so my whole body image and it kind of changed and it was shaped by the way that he thought of me, and I just think back, I'm like, man, I really lost a lot of time of loving my body and loving myself because now that I'm 30, it's harder to lose that weight. It's harder to drop it as fast. And
girl, 30, no, when you get 40, okay, 40, 30, you still got good metabolism, girl. Get it good, get it going. Don't wait. I'm sorry, go.
That's what I'm working on. Like, I was like, okay, first, before I lose any weight, because what I did before, I went through a period of time where I actually literally dropped probably about 50 pounds. I dropped 50 pounds and I looked so good to me. To me, I looked so good. To everybody else, I looked sick. They were telling me, they used to call me bobblehead for a while. My brother Bear called me bobblehead because I had got too skinny where my head was big. All you saw, I looked like Wendy Williams with a butt.
Not like, Wendy Williams with a butt.
Yeah, Wendy Williams with a butt, because she didn't have a butt, but she looks awkward, where she has these big boobs, and then she doesn't have a butt. But me, I had a butt, so I just looked, everything just looked weird. But to me, I thought I was finna be somebody's video girl, okay? Like, but I did it for myself, and I was happy about it, but I realized I still wasn't happy. I never got to the point where I was, like, satisfied. Like, I did it to prove that I could lose the weight, but I wasn't satisfied with who I was or the way that I was. I either wanted to lose weight some more, or I needed to gain just a little bit because people are talking about me. I'm always worried about. I was always worried about stuff like that. And like, from that experience, after having my son and realizing my body won't jump back like everybody else's does, it really gave me that idea of being like, okay, girl, love your body. Okay, because it may not change anymore. It may not go back to what it was before, but you got to love your body first. And so now I'm on a journey of loving my body. And that way, when I do lose the weight, I still love me. Like, I'll still have a love for myself. So, yeah, like, I totally feel you. And people always thought
it's so funny that you talk. Huh?
Go ahead.
It's so funny that you talked about the fellas' perception. I swear, just recently, just when I say just recently, maybe like within the last year or so, I got a homegirl that's popping, gorgeous, same age, gorgeous, but she is popping like the 20, 30-year-olds. And she hangs with, her circle is really men. And so, she thinks I'm pretty like most people do. So she, when your friend's single, I'm going to hook him up with Talisa. I'm going to hook him up with Talisa. Honey, and the friend said, oh, no, not Talisa. Talisa's not popping. No, not her. He would, she's not that kind of girl. One of the guys said, I didn't, because I call people on shit. And so I said, wait, so I ain't popping? He was like, you're a different caliber of woman. You're not the kind of woman that these kind of men like. You're beautiful. You've got a lot to offer. You're a different caliber. It's a different kind. So no, I wouldn't recommend, so when I look at things that way, I always remember, well, I am like, and then I think about who my mama is, and I'm all like, I got all this class and style and stuff. So I don't know, but, yeah. So why don't we bring Kristyn into the conversation? Cause I know she got good topics and good advice and good, honey, and I'm sure she can give us a few pointers on how to stay confident.
Okay,
that girl exudes confident.
Yeah, let me see if I can grab her.
Yeah, call your girl, see if she's available. Call her and see. Yeah, take your time. You done got it sideways. I don't know.
Oh,
take your time.
I did something.
That's okay.
that's me trying to pick my phone up. 1 second.
That's okay, because I got you covered.
Cool. You keep talking, and I'm moving to the side.
Yes. It sounds good to me. So, y'all, have y'all ever, like, felt any kind of way? Like, do you feel less than confident, less than beautiful, less than, and how do you find yourself, coming out of that? Like, I mean, there still are times when I have moments like, I'm working out, right? And people say, oh, you look so good. And instead of learning to just say, well, thank you for the compliment, I'd be like, girl, you love me. That's discounting a compliment that somebody is giving me. And so how do you manage that? I mean, I know we all pretend like we confident. We all have moments where I don't care who the person is. I don't care how fine you are. You sometimes have some issue. I even think maybe Beyonce and even Halle Berry kind of struggle in who they are, struggle with, some insecurities. There's something about themselves that they don't like. So you guys, what do you think? Have you felt that kind of way or anything? I'm just, trying to reach out to y'all, see what it is.
And she's getting ready to pop on in just a second. She should be coming on. You know, sometimes it'd be a little delay. So
no, yeah, it's a lot of
there
times.
she goes.
It's a lot of time.
Hey, Kristyn.
Kristyn, good morning. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it's morning still. Where y'all at?
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful.
Y'all, this is our good friend Kristyn.
Hi.
Welcome her. Say hello. Welcome her with her beautiful self.
She just got her hair slayed, so she whipping to the left.
Yes, I see it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Thank you.
So Kristyn, did we I told you today's video was going to be about you know, body image and stuff, and Talisa was just explaining, you know, to everyone different things that we go through as women. So I'm gonna let Talisa take it over, but I wanted you to come on. Yeah,
look at me, look like what? How you gonna let me take it over?
But I wanted Kristyn to come on. I wanted to explain why I wanted to invite Kristyn today, because Kristyn to me exudes like this confidence level, and I don't know, you guys probably can't even tell how old she is. I'm not gonna tell her age because you never tell a woman's age, but she keeps it so young and frivolous, and like her body is like amazing. And I just like thought she would be an awesome person to talk about how she keeps her confidence in a room full of people who may not make her feel as confident. So take it away.
Well, that you giving too much reign. So Kristyn, here we go. So like she said, we're talking about body imaging and stuff this morning. And so my first question to you is, have you, like most women, had some insecurities or not felt your best, you know, like your most fabulous self? Like, though we don't see it, we can't see it. Like I told Michelle, people won't know that about me. But do you ever experience like not feeling so Kristyn-ish, so fabulous, how we see you?
Yeah, definitely. I think we all go through those moments, you know, where you feel maybe insecure, maybe the word, or not as confident as, you know, you may want to feel. And I think it's something I probably battled with more a few years back. Now where I am in life, I kind of feel a little bit more free. And by feeling free, what I mean by that is I just kind of don't care as much. And my mom says that's something that comes with age. You know, a lot of times as we grow older, we just kind of feel like, you know, yeah, it's almost like, who cares what people think?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, you know, it's only going to be one in the box. So you're going to be in that box by yourself.
Uh-oh, we losing you. Am I the only one losing her?
And be happy. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
You got on my end. Maybe it's me.
No, it cut off. Okay, now we're good.
Okay, I think.
Okay, cool.
You're back now. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I was just saying that, you know, I think we all kind of go through like lives that you have to be happy and control what makes. Then you get this sense of freedom and comes with that freedom as well. Like there's certain things, you know, I still makeup and things like put hair on, and that can help like give you a smile or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I remember something that somebody told me years ago. Room with the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you did your best to look your best, you are her, you know, and you'll be able to give that person compliments because you feel, you know, good about yourself. And feeling good about yourself doesn't mean you have to, you know, have on the best threads or the longest ever. Like that, it's just whatever it is that makes you feel your best, you know.
Right. It's more of an internal thing. I don't know. There's a thing that I always say about presence, and that it doesn't matter man or woman. A person that walks into a room with presence, which is confidence, kind of exudes it and affects the room. And the honest to God truth, you can walk into a room and be as confident and and have as much presence as you want, but it can affect other people because they're not where you are. And it's not that I'm downing you. It's not that I think I'm better than you. I just love myself. I am happy with who I am in the moment. And you kind of want the people to feel the same way. And so I know that you are one of those women that kind of, make sure to uplift and support, courage, tell people how beautiful they are, even if they don't feel as great. You have a way about making people feel, what's the word I'm looking for?
She makes me feel special. Like when between talking to you two, you guys are like the most encouraging people that I have in my corner. And like between talking to y'all, it's very encouraging and uplifting and makes me feel like an inner peace within myself, because I look at y'all and be like, dang, I wish I had this, or I wish I was that, but then y'all will say something encouraging and uplifting. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm still okay. I'm still cute.
Right. And it's funny because you know how, I don't know, I was talking to this guy, one of the ray of sunshines in my inbox, and he was saying women dress for women, not necessarily for men. And it is a trip, because the things that we do, like, how men be like, I don't like all that weave and I don't like all that makeup. And listen, it's not for you. It's for me, to make me feel, to enhance my beauty. I try to explain to people that just because I got on a little eyelash or a little lipstick and a little highlighter, I don't have none on this morning, but it's for me. It's not for him, and it's not for her. But he made a good point when he said women dress for women, because men don't really give a damn about what you look like, because if they think you're beautiful in the plainest state, with your hair uncombed, with no makeup on, just rolling out the bed. If they think you're beautiful, you're beautiful. But if it's for women, we dress because we want to look nice. So, and women, if we be honest, that is who we dress for. You go and you buy those, and I'm not I got a few expensive pieces, but I'm not really a big, like, spend all that money on stuff, especially right now in this time, in this season of my life. But you put on clothes so that you can get, you can feel good about yourself. And then those compliments don't do anything but add to what you feel already. It's about, getting up and just, like, do you dress for how you feel? Like, okay, to both of y'all, here's a question. In the morning, you get up, you don't feel so great, because some days you wake up and it's just not a good day.
Yeah.
And how do you...
Most days.
Yeah. The lies you tell, okay? It's always a good day with you, Michelle. Do you feel like the way you dress affects the way you feel?
Yes. I do, for sure. I know, like, with me, I don't have to get dressed up anymore for my job. Like, now it's just jeans and like a nice shirt is the typical thing. But I feel better when I take the time and I put on some makeup and I put the curls in my hair or whatever. It just makes me feel like I'm actually getting up and doing something more than just going to sit at work. And like, people will notice because I'll be on Snapchat more. I'll be on whatever, because I didn't felt like I didn't put myself together. But my everyday face, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna see me until tomorrow.
What about you, Kristyn? Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, Kristyn, you got a little bit of a lag. I wonder if all of us have that lag on the video. Do we all? One of y'all, Dr. Dermex, I know you're there. Are we all lagging behind? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kristyn, while I'm going to just look and see at the same time.
Okay, cool. Definitely agree with that. I think that, how you dress for the day can affect how you feel. Like, it's almost like, have you ever had that button or that new shirt, and then you're like, I'm going to wear that today. And you put that new shirt on, and it just a sense of, like, your excitement.
Yes. Yes.
Change your whole day, Support days where maybe I get up and I'm not really feeling all that, geek today, and I'll dress like that. Like, I'll put on stuff I don't care about. Like, this oh, this ugly outfit.
Yeah.
You know, and it just kind of how I'm feeling. I should be going, you know what, I don't feel that great today. Let me so I can like change that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel. I feel like when I get dressed up, I'll be like, damn girl, you look good. Like, whoo,
honey, let me tell you something. Honey, let me tell you something. And you, when you said that whole, I be on Snapchat. Lately, I've been on Snapchat all day anyway. I love a good filter. I love a good filter, but you feel like that. But then, okay, so here we go. I got another question. Some days, like I look right now, I put a little lipstick on this morning because I was feeling a little drab. I had a little beef with my baby boy, and I was in my feelings, and so I didn't really want it to translate, and I needed to put some, lipstick on, make myself, spruce myself up a bit so that I could feel a little better and be in the right space, because we was fighting, me and Kingston. I'm talking about the 10-year-old. We was fighting, so I had to, put a little lipstick on. But I got on this little Felix the Cat shirt and these little sweat yoga pants, and I find that when I am not all dressed up or not all in my heat, like I look real raggedy, real plain, I get so much attention. Like I'll be looking like, okay, I ain't even do nothing today. Hey, how you doing? Hey, good morning. Hey. And when I'm all dressed and stuff and thinking I'm fly, people don't come up to me, and I wonder if it's because my confidence level increased. Because for men, confidence you got a little bit too much, it can be a little bit intimidating. So I wonder if that has anything to do with, like, so when I'm dressed and really feeling myself, like, probably on Wednesdays at work, like, because that's about the day I really feel like going. I get a little more, hey, versus, a little more standoffish kind of. And I'm all like, I know I'm not being standoffish because I work on trying to smile at people, because if I don't, I look mean. But I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. Like, if I'm dressed down, I'm not, do you feel like you're not less, you're less intimidating to people? Does that make sense?
I can see that.
Does that make sense? Am I just like off on this loopy trail in my head? Because, my mind be going 100 miles a minute.
No,
I can see that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that too. Because I'm like thinking about when you go to the gas station and then it's always, or you go somewhere and it's always the ugliest man. No offense to anybody, but that's how I be feeling. Like, come on, like I can't get the dude with the nice car.
Palm tree.
They walk up to me. I'm like, it's that type of stuff that irks my nerves. But it's usually when I'm not dressed, when I'm just basic and I'm regular, that more men of stature come up to me and they talk to me when I'm just regular looking, and I'm like, y'all don't like me with my hair done and my makeup done. Y'all want me like this,
but
like this over here. Right.
Look, and neither one of y'all should be, I don't know. I'm sure they come up to you all the time, but neither of you should be welcoming any of those advances. Okay?
Hey, I'm not welcoming anything, but it doesn't mean that I don't like to. I like to feel a little woman out here when I'm pumping my gas.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to put my own gas sometimes. I like to feel a little sexy. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody looking at, like, I'm pumping gas like this, looking like, here it goes.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then they come over, you be like, oh, I'm in a committed relationship. Or, oh,
there you go. I'll be waiting to throw it at them. Like, no, I'm okay. Thank you.
And here I am.
That is too funny.
The one available, be looking at them like, what are you looking at? And I should be like, hey.
So I was wondering, like, so Kristyn, like, when you do like a lot of like the Fashion Nova videos and stuff like that. Okay, so do you be wearing them clothes out in real life? And how do you reflect that?
Okay, wait, time out. So you guys, I want you to go and follow Kristyn Alexis. She is a content creator. So she's talking about her channel right now. So I don't want you to be like, what is going on? She actually is a YouTube content creator. She has several channels. But this specific channel is Kristyn Alexis, Kristyn, Alexis. I-S at the end, okay? Alex, I-S, Alexis. Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
Because I was wondering, because the reason I'm asking this, and you can go ahead and answer, is because I'll be like, looking like, dang, I wonder how do people really be looking in real life? Like, what reactions do they get from people by wearing the clothes in real life? So go ahead.
Okay. Well, most of the time, no. With the exception of like the stuff that's very casual, I do. But all those I have so many dresses. Like if I showed you guys, I have a closet full of dresses from hauls that all have the tags on them. For the most part, I really dress pretty, I think, conservatively. And I'm like starting to get into more of like the sporty, what is it called? Sporty trend, not trendy, but like the sporty look. Shirts. I love friend like the old, or you know who it was? There's a girl on YouTube. I think her name is like Sherry Lynn, something like that. She's in the sneakers. He says sporty is the new sexy.
Yeah.
And I'm in love with that.
Yes.
I love it. Yes. Like,
yes.
Oh my gosh, the oversized.
Yes.
She's telling the truth.
Look, it really is. So I'm just like, I'm slowly migrating to the versus the sexier. Because I was telling one of my friends that I'm like, I feel like sites like Fashion Nova are easy to pick clothes from. Ooh, that's cute. But it's all trendy. And for me, it's harder to find the more like cute outfits, the outfits that are more stylish, and that's harder. So sometimes I'll fall back on that easy stuff, and I tell myself like, no more. We're gonna get more into the like, you know, thoughtful fits, the more sporty, sexy versus just you buy this outfit off the model on Fashion Nova and wear it out. So yeah, I'm honestly a pretty lazy dresser to be totally 100. Like I'm jeans and I have a million white dress shirts and gray and black sweaters and stuff like that. And I love it. And when I go out now, I do step all the way out, you know, with the heels and all that. But for the most part, I'm pretty conservative and, you know, trying to get into that.
I think Talisa does them too, right? Talisa, you've done a couple of hauls too. How do you?
Girl, not really. Not really, but yeah. Not really.
My bad. You dabbled in them. My bad. You dabbled a little bit.
Did a little sprinkle and a little sprinkle.
But I asked you guys because both of you guys are like curvy in your own rights, and like your style and stuff. Like, how does that make you feel with your own style and like picking out clothes? And because all of that has to do with the way that you image yourself, you know, the way that you see yourself. So, Talisa, how do you pick out your clothes? Like, are you conservative? Or are you?
Listen, I'm a little all over the spectrum. Okay, so my style is kind of bipolar. It depends on how I feel and the season. And so right now, like Kristyn, I'm really kind of more sporty. Like if you'll catch me, if we getting ready to go somewhere, somebody be like, oh, we going to the bar, I'm throwing on a sweatsuit and maybe some heels or some boots because that's how I'm feeling. And I'm really feeling sexy in my little sweatsuit thing. But then it depends. I might, you know, feel like I'm popping and want to put on one of them little 30-year-old dresses and my heels. But for me, everything I put on translates to my style, which is ultimately classic. I have one of those classic timeless styles. Like I feel like I don't go with the trends necessarily. I will have a few trendy pieces, but it won't look trendy. So whatever they're wearing today, I'm gonna wear in 10 years and nobody would know that it's the same. I feel like I have a classic look that transcends, you know, time. Is kind of timeless. Is, you know, it has no boundaries, but I like to show my curves and everything I do. Because I'm a more curvaceous, more plus size girl, I like to make sure that there are things that hug my curves versus something that's too baggy, because baggy makes me look bigger.
It accentuates. It accentuates. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to make sure that it curves. The stuff at work, you know, I had said I was gonna start doing an outfit of the day. You know, wearing my outfits and taking some little snippet every day and then say what my favorite outfit was. And no matter what I look like, because some mornings I look like a hot ass mess. especially Mondays. But I said I was going to do that, and I said I was going to try and do some more hauls and stuff, but I probably won't. But that's more my style. Like, I'm classic, but like, you could see a video and you like, dang, she looked boho chic. Or you could see a video and you say, oh, well, you know, she looked kind of plain today, or her earrings just, you know, I feel like hair for me makes my outfit. Hair, eyebrows, shoes. So that's my style. So if you go look through all my videos, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a different person. That's a different person, because you know, it just depends on how I feel. I don't know.
I feel like we dress like how we feel, and I wonder if I'm translating that when because I'll put on, like, I have on leggings right now because I'm getting ready to head to a tournament later on. But I like put on some leggings and like something cute, and I feel like the cutest in leggings and sweatpants or whatever, and I mean a sweatshirt. I feel like the cutest, and I don't know if I'm translating cuteness over to other people or if I'm more likely translating that I'm just lazy, and I don't know if that affects me as well. Like, I'm just thinking about all the stuff that like really throws me off when it comes to my body image of myself. Like, I love things that I do, but I'm wondering if it's translating over well to other people, if that makes sense. Not that I care what other people think, but I do kind of care. I don't want them to feel like I'm lazy though with my dressing.
No, yeah, I think that if you think you cute, then it translates. But you done seen them people where they think they cute, and you be looking like, child.
Yeah, that face right there. I don't want that face. Like, because, you know, I started late with my kid. So I'm late in the game with Austin. So when I get ready to go, I'm still going to be like this, dressed like this for his basketball stuff. But I'm trying to make sure I'm not giving him that, or giving that wrong kind of mom impression. Like,
okay, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay, because we're all moms. All three of us are moms. Okay, so mom appropriate. I mean, it's still confidence, right? Mom appropriate confidence. Did we lose Kristyn? Where'd she go? Did we lose her? She said maybe she just had to put us on hold for a second. But mom confidence. Okay, so when I go out with the girls, you know, like, okay, y'all remember I did that whole get ready, get dressed, help me figure out what to wear at night one Friday night. My oldest son texted me and said, Mom, that's not appropriate for you to wear that lace with your bra showing, Mom. And I'm like, listen, I'm not hanging out with you. We not going to the grocery store and I'm dressed like a thought. Like, listen, I got these thigh-high boots on. There's a purpose. I'm going out with a purpose. I'm going out to slay. I'm going out to catch. I want to catch people's eyes. And so both of my boys are sometimes, when I get ready to go out, both of them are always like, okay, Mama, well, is that appropriate? The 21-year-old, I don't think that any woman should wear that. I say, well, I'm not any woman. I'm your mother, and I'm wearing what I want. So how do you guys feel about, like, I wouldn't wear certain stuff, like out with my son, like going to a basketball game this afternoon for his basketball game, or going to a teacher's conference. Everything has its place. So how do you guys feel about the way you dress outside of being with your kids? Do you feel like it's not appropriate? Do you feel like, you know what I mean? What do you feel? Does that make sense? Is my question translating?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
So I would say, thankfully with my oldest, he hasn't got to the point yet where he like my outfits or whatever, or even like my content. He's pretty like whatever. And I think it's also kind of maybe goes back to like my grandma. She always had this over the top personality where we just were like, that's Nana. Like, we knew was gonna get up out her chair and start dancing, and everybody knew it was Nana, you know what I mean? So I feel like with my kids, that's me, like
uh-oh.
I'm
Did we lose her?
old. Like, I still kind of wear what I want with around them, but my oldest really had. Now that I think about anything, like Ma, what you doing? I'm gonna have to ask him. That's a really good question, though.
Yeah,
because I don't think I've really even like thought about it too much. But at the same time, I still dress pretty conservatively for the most part. But I do wear like, fitted jeans, or you might say a little cleavage, something like that. So I don't know, Michelle. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was like, before I had Austin, I had like little foster babies here that I was coaching up for basketball, and I was that thought mom. Like, I was the one with the tight everything.
yes, but you was only in your 20s.
Yeah, I was. So I was like walking around. Everything was Nike to the max. They had cleavage down, like everything. So I learned to be more appropriate as I aged, because I wanted to stop being like, I was the one that all the moms was looking at like, girl, where are you going? But I was, yeah, I'm working on that. But with Austin, like, I mean, he's young and he'll tell me, he'll like, Mom, don't wear that. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, no, I don't like that. I'm like, okay, well, let me go change real quick. He's like, Mom, you look cute today. And he'll tell me, because I asked him, like, you think Mommy look cute? Because I always want him to feel, like he can look at his mom, and tell her that she's beautiful, different things like that. Just something I'm working on with him, learning how to treat women. So he got to start with his mama first.
Yes.
So
yes.
With that, I feel like I'm being more appropriate now. Like, I normally would wear like a cami or something like that, but today I'm growing up. I decided to wear a t-shirt, instead of the cami. But it's not every day. I'm just some places that I go.
I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Michelle, can you see the comments?
Yep, I sure can. You want me to go to the comments real quick?
Yeah, I think we got some comments, and
Oh, okay. We got some people that just joined. Going back in. Randomly, Ange said she's a fur baby mom, but when I am out with them, I always want to play the hot looking mom in sportswear. That's me. That is me all day.
Because I want to know how to. Yeah. I want to kind of know how they dress. How do they feel about when they see other moms? Because you've seen hot moms. MILFs, right? Is that what they call them? And I kind of peeked down and saw that GT, that's Golden Thread, that he said something about I didn't catch it all the way, but he said something about you don't know how young men talk, or how yeah, I don't know. I can't really remember what he said, and I was trying to catch it.
Oh, he said, well, the last one he said, well, I can understand where the son's coming from, because you don't have no idea what us young youth men think, especially when your mama looking good.
Because I be wondering what men think. They don't always come in and talk. They watch. They right. Watch. I do know they watch, because they comment, later in my inbox. They don't never. I say, come on here and live and talk to us, because we want to hear what you got to say too.
Right. That and Marie said, I always try to be hot. I put up my makeup every day and try to dress my best, even if I'm going to work.
Who said that?
Hey, Marie.
Hey, Marie. Yeah, honey, you do be slaying with that makeup every day. But then again, that's what you do. You are advertising on your face.
So do y'all wear makeup every day?
No. I don't. I might put concealer under my eyes every day, because if I go and wipe this off, it looks like two people that hit me in the eye 2 different times, several times. So I do put on concealer every day, but because sometimes my dark circles make me look tired too. They make you look like, are you okay? Like I'm crying, and So I realized that looking back at some of my pictures, like, oh God, you do look like you didn't had a rough bout. So other than I will put on concealer every day, but that's it. And sometimes on my videos, people don't even know I don't have on makeup. And when I don't have on makeup, the key is I put on some glasses because I don't want people to see my circle. Like if I don't feel like that, I put on, some of them faux glasses I got,
Yeah.
Do you said last week you don't wear makeup every day. You just started wearing makeup again.
Yeah.
Is that the rain?
Girl, what is going on over there?
It's raining. I was like, wait a minute. It's been raining here in California. And it's the rain. And I said, I
thought it never rained in Southern California.
Yeah. It never rained. It ain't supposed to, but they lied.
Right. I was asking about the whole makeup thing because, like you were saying, like guys don't really like when we wear makeup, and we dress for ourselves. And I think sometimes we put on makeup for ourselves too. It's not for anybody else. I wish people would understand that putting on makeup is like a choice, because it bothers me when I go to work. I'm like, when I have on my makeup, I only work with men, so I'm the only female in there, and they're like, "Oh, you must got somewhere to go today." Like, why I can't just get up and want to put myself together today?
Why I can't want to look nice?
Effect like it.
Yeah, why I just can't look nice? Absolutely.
Right.
I actually dated this guy once, and you guys know I like wigs. I ain't worn none in some weeks. I've been embracing this old short hair, but I'm about to start wearing my little wigs again because I, give it a little change. I'm starting to look the same. And he used to be like, don't wear no makeup. Don't put no eyelashes on. Don't wear no wig. Wear your regular stuff. Listen, this isn't for you. And I'm evidently not the girl for you because this is what I like.
Yeah.
I like it. And when we home, I'm regular, but this is what I like. And I'm not the girl. You need to go get you the girl that likes to be plain every day.
Yeah.
Wear the same hairstyle and so no, I'm fortunate that I had a man that loved me enough to be like, do whatever you want to do, except for cut your hair. He didn't want me to cut my hair. And he probably rolling over in his grave right now, like she didn't cut all her hair off.
See. Kristyn, do you wear makeup every day to work?
Yes, I do. And I've had a few days where I haven't, but in all honesty, I feel like when I don't look as polished without my makeup, I think they make sense. And
I miss that. You feel like you don't look as polished? I miss you cut out.
Like when I don't wear makeup and I don't feel as polished, like I think that they treat me different because I look, since like in my job, I interact with a lot of senior executives.
Yeah.
And when I feel like without my makeup, I look younger, and I sense that they treat, like there's times where I've not had makeup on and senior leaders will come in and they just don't even speak. And I'm like, okay. When normally when they would enter the room, it would almost be like, I felt like I commanded more, like I feel more on their level when I'm totally polished. My outfit is like, on point. Everything is just put together versus I think that makeup, without having makeup, especially because I do wear it every day, when I don't, I think they look at me like,
I can see
who is that girl?
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can totally agree. Because if I don't wear makeup and I'm getting ready to go into a meeting or I'm going to interact with the senior management, I put on some lipstick. I can agree with that. But then there's something about me, though. There's something about me that says, I'm here. Like, acknowledge me. I don't know what it is. One of my managers told me that whole presence it was my first skip level with him. That's when you skip your regular manager and you talk to somebody else. And he said to me after our meeting, he said, you walked in this room and you made me address you. You made me say, look at me. You said, I'm here. You commanded the room, even though it was just you and me. He said, and you seem to do that everywhere you go. And I said, well, it's not like I'm intentionally doing that. But I think when I put that hat on, like you, Kristyn, I think, you know, for you, it's the makeup. For me, it's, I think something clicks all of a sudden. Something just turns from me talking to my peers to me talking to senior management. And honestly, when I talk to senior management, I kind of talk to them like they're my peers too. Like, I have the knowledge that you want. So yeah. Hey, listen. So yeah.
I would say when I was at my old job, like, cause like I said, now, like where I'm at, I literally work with all men. We all wear jeans, and there's no, like, even when the VP comes over, he's in jeans and a polo shirt. So it's like a totally different atmosphere from the previous place I was at. But when I was there, I was the same exact way. If I didn't have on makeup, if I didn't have on my heels, if I didn't have on a cute outfit, like, I literally wouldn't let anybody come in my cubicle. Like, you knew I was having a bad day because I wasn't dressed to the T. But it made people respect me on the floor because I worked at a manufacturing plant. So on the floor, the guys respected me, and then the upper level management respected me because of the way that I looked. And I kind of hated that. It made me feel a lot of anxiety because on days when I didn't have the time or things were going just wrong, like I was young with my son was young and trying to get him ready to go to daycare, and we're battling every morning, and I'm still trying to put my makeup on. I'm putting it on in the car. I done messed up, put some mascara down here. And I'm like, people don't understand like how much it takes to look polished some days. And it caused a lot of anxiety for me.
You just made me think about something when you were talking about your son was a baby, blah. I realized that all of us on here have boys. We don't have any girls, right? Mm-mm. We don't have any girls. How are you teaching your son? Because I mean, as a woman, you know, it's a little different. Our confidence is exudes a little differently than theirs. How are you teaching your sons to be confident, to be sure in themselves? What exactly are you doing that says, okay, son, this is what I do, but this is how I need you to convey it? Is it the same message? Like, what are you saying? What do you do? Like, I know what I do, but I want to know what y'all do. What do you do?
A lot of my stuff is the same. Like, but me teaching him about my level of confidence, like when I ask him, how do I look? Like, how does mommy look? I ask him the same questions. Like, how do you feel? How does this outfit make you feel? Do you feel like you look good today? You feel like you styling today? You know, we got this thing, we dap it up when he get done getting dressed, you know, and I'm like, you looking good? You dope today? He like, yeah, mom, I'm looking good today. And he's only 4. But it's that type of stuff that I'm doing with him in the morning time as he's getting ready to go that really helps him. Like, if his shoes are dirty, he's not going to wear his shoes. He's like, Mom, my shoes dirty. I can't do it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, you don't have to wear the dirty shoes. And even though it's like a little scuff mark from him playing in them, but that's the types of things that I'm doing with my kid. But it's just him, and his dad is, he has long stories. He has a lot of dads in his life.
I know, honey. Look,
yeah. He has a lot of dads in his life, but they're not here in the morning time. So I feel like it's my job to instill that in him as he's getting ready. So I try to give him some pumped up ambition as he goes. Hopefully that answered the question.
No, that did. That answered the question. And I'm all like, so, okay. Oh, wait. You know how sometimes this whole thing be tripping. Y'all know it be tripping.
Kristyn, how do you have a 8? Is he 18 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an 18-year-old. How did you manage that? Because there's a gap between you and Talisa got gaps. I hope I ain't gonna have no gap. I don't want no gap, child. But y'all have gaps in the kids, so how does that work?
Man, like which part in terms of how I communicate with them?
Yeah, how do you communicate confidence to them?
Yeah, so I think it's more so like affirmation, words of encouragement, speaking confidently, like with my oldest, because he plays basketball. I always tell him, you know, before his games, like, go out there, be confident, shoot confident. you know, you only get one time. So when this is over, that's it, you know. And I try to say stuff cool with the twins. I do the same things with them, like speak into them. And it's funny because when I dress up or I put on something new, or when I do my hair, change my hair,
Mm-hmm.
look so beautiful.
Oh,
It's funny because and I'll just be like, oh, it made me feel so good. Or if I put on a new outfit, they be like, ooh, get that. That looks so good on you. And I'll be like, don't be geek of me now. I be telling them, don't be geek of me. You're so sweet. But it's funny because that is really good too about talking, like speaking those words of encouragement into them and saying the same type of things to them. You know, we do their hair and then we geek them up after, like, oh, you looking good. You about to go in class and get all A's today, boo. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like those little things. It's amazing how when you see them light up, like, like, oh, I do feel cute. You know, they get a little extra pep in their step. So that's what we try to do.
That's
and,
so funny, y'all, because my little baby, he don't care what he look like. The oldest one don't care. I be thinking now, what did I do wrong that y'all don't care that you look homeless like your mama do? You look like your mama don't care. What did I do to y'all? I be like, do you see I got dressed, Kingston? He's like, yeah, you look nice, Ma, but I'm good. I only want to put these sweats and this t-shirt on, and I don't care that my shoes is dirty. Well, can you at least brush your teeth and wash your face? Like, he was like, yeah, I'll go do that for you, but that's it. Like, I don't really care. I look good anyway. I be thinking, well, okay. But I'm like, when did you not care? When did you stop caring about how you look? Like, oh, Jesus, help us, God.
But it sounds like he cares. It's just his own way of caring. Like, he's like, I look good. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is what it is, but it's just so weird because I, for the most part, I kind of take pride in how I look or how I feel, and it don't always. I don't know what's happening. It don't always translate for them. Like, they don't care. That's the tamale lady. Can y'all hear her? Y'all can't hear that? Tamales. Y'all don't hear that?
Mm-mm. Tamale lady. I've never heard of it. I don't know what a tamale lady is. Is she selling hot tamales?
Normally, because, okay, I live in the hood, but most tamale people have a cart. She got a van. Her little van got Herbalife on it. It got some other like life insurance thing on it. She trying to get all the coins. She spells horchata in it too.
Listen, she is securing all the bags.
All the bags. All the
bags. Securing all the bags.
I'm sitting here looking. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm looking down because I glanced at the
comments,
the thing, and it keeps going to. It's fine. So, look, it's 9:28. I didn't realize that.
Oh my gosh, we've been chatting that long.
It's been an hour.
Wow.
I didn't realize that we've been talking for an hour. That time has flown so quickly. So, just a little housekeeping. This is our new time. We will come every Saturday. Girlfriend Chronicles will be at 11:30 Eastern Standard. So we hope to see you next weekend. But more importantly, we want to thank Kristyn Alexis for joining us this morning. And we want to make sure that you go and subscribe to all her channels, honey. She's got Kristyn Alexis. She's got Kristyn Vlogs. And she has BKTV. All of which has great content. If one thing isn't your flavor, honey, she got something else. So BKTV is her and her fiance. Kristyn Vlogs is her vlogging her life right now. I don't know, her everyday life. Okay, she recently got engaged, so that's I think gonna be a lot up on her channel. And then there's Kristyn Alexis, which is the curly career girl, and she does a lot of hauls. But I think my favorite thing is when she gives encouragement to us as women, tell us about her life. But I do like all the fashion, so I want you guys to make sure you go and subscribe to her channel. She ain't hurting for no likes and no views and no subscribers, but the more, the merrier, okay? We need to get her at like 100,000 subscribers. I think that's a good number.
Yeah, we're trying to get 100K by the end of the year. That's what we're doing.
Hell, if we can make it to 100K by June, she win it, okay?
Yeah.
And then don't forget about e.michelle. E.michelle Plan. She gets your whole budgeting life together. She gets it together. I'm sure all of you that are here already have subscribed. If you haven't, I need you guys to do it because I will hit you in the throat. I have actually put all their links down below in the description box.
Yay.
And so it makes it easier. And what else? One last thing, go follow them all on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, because they all have. So I think e.michelle's handle for everything is e.michelle. Is it?
Yeah, Elaine Michelle or e.michelle. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's bad. Actually,
Kristyn
that's
Alexis
Baddie
Kristyn
Mimi.
Alexis
If y'all find
all across the board. Am I right, Kristyn?
Yeah, mine is Baddie Mimi for Snapchat.
Huh?
Mine is Chat.
I don't know. I think she said yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. That was my mom. She's calling in on the other line.
Oh.
It's Baddie Mimi on Snapchat.
Oh, okay. So she got one thing that ain't the same. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
so
not.
When you go subscribe to her, okay, you can look in the description box, and all her handles are right there. I think she got a link for you to click over. And Kristyn, I was right in saying, that's my turn to go out. Kristyn, I'm right in saying that you are Kristyn Alexis across the board, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. So we really want to thank you, Kristyn. This was absolutely wonderful and a pleasure to have you. I'm glad e.michelle suggested you as our special guest today.
So
thank you guys.
Before we leave,
y'all.
Kristyn and Talisa, can everybody give one thing that they love about themselves, even in the comment section, but you guys especially, what's one thing that you love about yourself? Because we talked about healthy body image, and I think that would be a great way to end the video.
Okay, you first, Kristyn. Guess first.
Okay, one thing I love about myself, I would say image or no?
Image.
Okay, the thing I love about myself, I would say, is my.
Mm-hmm. It is beautiful.
Thank you, and I'll be feeling cheesy with it, so I think that's like
nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful, so that's good.
For me, actually, I think the one thing I like about myself too is my smile. I think that it is infectious. However, my favorite thing about me, if you know me and you've been rocking with me, I love my shoulders. Like, it's something about honey, these shoulders, honey.
Shoulder action.
Yes. Something about these shoulders. And I ain't got that bad of legs. These legs is, for them to be a little chunky. They look real good. I be like, girl, put some lotion on them legs so they can see them. But I think my favorite thing is my shoulders. If we go in order, it would be my shoulders. Y'all see, and when summer and spring hit, I won't have anything up here. It'll be, I'll be, and then I'm working out. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. Then it's my smile and then my legs. It's my legs. How about you, Michelle?
Mine are my legs.
Mm-hmm.
My legs, because they're so long. And I love them. They look great in shorts and pants and everything. Now, my little torso, they can get away with that and throw that all away. But my legs, and I would have to say, if I had one more, it would be my shoulders too, because I love a little shoulder action. Yes.
A little shoulder action. Well, you guys, I'm so glad that we did this morning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. You guys, don't forget to come back next Saturday for Girlfriend Chronicles. And make sure you're following me on Instagram at I am Talisa Rae so that you know what we're talking about and who our special guest is next week.
All
and
right,
follow
y'all.
e.michelle because she knows too. Look, e.michelle plans. She knows. Okay, she knows stuff. Okay, we love you in real life. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.